At what point does a movement stop being about equality and start creating the same bias that it once fought against? What are the dangers of going too far with feminism? You don't really know how far people will take it. They talk about men with such disgust. I am very certain that hate will not free you. It will not heal you, and it will not make you win. What difference do we have from the brutes, the savages, the barbarians? It's as if we become the same monsters we are fighting against. Hey everyone, welcome to Ask Say the podcast. I'm your host, Saytioco, and what a beautiful day to be back here at Sage Studios, the only podcasting studio here in BGC. Sage Studios is an absolute playground for all the content creators out there. They have 2 recording studios with high-tech equipment. All you have to do is come in and record straight away. They also have an open space outside where you can hold meetings, you can co-work, and you can film product videos. It's just a beautiful space for content creation. And just in case you need a hair and makeup station before coming to record, they have a makeup room. How awesome is that? Go ahead and check out Stage Studios. I'll have their link in the information box. In today's video, we're going to answer the question, what are the dangers of going too far with feminism? This episode is not about hating feminism. It is more so about protecting the core values of equality from being overshadowed by extremes. If you knew me back then, you would know that I was a hardcore feminist. I was super hardcore. I was so proud of it. And it was only until my faith took a big turn that I started seeing just some patterns and some things that people resort to that made me think about the dangers of extreme feminism. We see this all the time, especially on social media, cancel culture, picking or choosing the bear over the man, discrimination, and misandry. Misandry is all around us. We often hear the term misogyny, but misandry is also very rampant in our society right now. There's this kind of generalization that some people resort to, that if one person did this or one man did this to me, then all of them are bad. And I don't think that's helpful or healthy at all. So it makes you think, at what point does a movement stop being about equality and start creating the same bias that it once fought against? So what is mainstream feminism? So it's all about equal rights, opportunities, and dismantling sexism. So at the core of it, that's what they're fighting for. Now, what is extreme feminism? Now, this is where misandry comes from. There's exclusion and also harmful generalizations about men. I think every good cause in this world, if taken to the extremes, it can become toxic and poisonous. What I really hate to see is how this extreme feminist movement, it harms women's mindset, especially young women's mindsets. And it's as if they're stuck in this timeline of seeing men as bad enemies instead of partners. They see them as, one man did me wrong, all of them are bad. No man can ever be good enough for me, as not that important, or they're someone that you can live without. And they use all kinds of derogatory terms to describe men. I actually started thinking about this, the dangers of extreme feminism or feminism in general, because you don't really know how far people will take it, right? So I started really thinking about it when I heard a statement where it says, I have the impulse to murder him because he is a white boy. And when I heard that, it was like, oh my gosh, that is so dark, and it's just filled with so much rage and anger. And nowadays I really try to just be quiet before responding, because every single one of us, whatever we say, we're using some kind of lens. For example, this girl was cheated on before, so whatever she says about a particular thing, it's gonna come through those lens of being cheated on, of being hurt by men and everything. So it's very helpful to really listen and just to see or try to see where people are coming from. But then hearing that statement, that it came from someone, she said it with so much ease. She said it so naturally. having an impulse to off someone, it's not normal. It's not something to be proud of even. And it's actually very harmful. It will harm the mindset of younger women, women who look up to you. I've also seen forums wherein they talk about men with such disgust. And I do understand that there are crimes committed by men, all around the world, every day. Heinous crimes, crimes that you can't even fathom, I do understand that. I guess it really just makes me think of, how feeling extreme hatred towards someone, and then it becomes hatred for a group of people because they're of the same kind, men or women. It goes both ways, diba? And from my own experiences in life, I am very certain that hate will not free you. It will not heal you, and it will not make you win. No matter how far you take it, it will not make you win. And as a matter of fact, it will do the opposite. It's going to kill you. It's going to kill you. I do think it is possible to support women's rights while also calling out when the movement crosses the line. Because without doing so, what difference do we have from the brutes, the savages, the barbarians? It's as if we become the same monsters we are fighting against. So I think it's really helpful to assess yourself and just, ask yourself, are you participating in extreme feminism without even noticing it? Are you looking through the lens of extreme feminism without knowing it and doing the same things that you are fighting against? What kind of energy are you sending out? Is it rage? Is it hate? Are you walking the ledge of misandry? Every once in a while, it's just really helpful to assess and to take a step back and just to look at the things that you're doing, the things that you're saying, and course correct if need be. I do understand and acknowledge the fact that all of us, one way or another, have been hurt. We all carry trauma and baggage from our pasts that we can't change. The only thing we can change is our perception and our view right now. The choice is yours. Are you going to course correct, or are you going to go down the hole of extreme feminism or anything extreme, to be honest? Are you going that way or this way? Because this other way, this way of the extremes of down with all of their heads and hate all of them because one person did this to me, I hate all of them, no one will be ever good enough for me. If you go down that route, there's no winning. It just isn't healthy. It's not good for you. It's not helping you foster better relationships with people around you. It's causing you to isolate maybe. I would love to hear your thoughts on this matter, and feel free to share a moment in your life where you felt like extreme feminism was exhibited. My biggest takeaway from thinking about all of this is the second greatest commandment, which is love your neighbor as you love yourself. And that's the second greatest commandment. And I feel like once you know Jesus, your worldly views will really, really change, because some of them do not make sense at all. They don't. You just listen to Ask Say the podcast, and this is Saytioco signing off.